Eazy-Roc, big city. God.
The people is woke, we ain't fit to be slaves. Tryna make me $1, tryna make me a way. Tryna live for tomorrow, we wasn't promised today. Tryna change up my ways, cause we ain't fit to be slaves. The people is woke, we ain't fit to be slaves. Tryna make me $1, tryna make me a way. Tryna live for tomorrow, we wasn't promised today. Tryna change up my ways, cause we ain't fit to be slaves. The people is woke, we ain't fit to be slaves. Tryna make me $1, tryna make me a way. Tryna live for tomorrow, we wasn't promised today. Tryna change up my ways, cause we ain't fit to be slaves. You know that you woke when you got knowledge yourself.
Y'all don't even know about hype. Hype Lido. That's two different. You feel me? But we coming to talk about the culture today. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, sweetie. Look, time for bed, okay?
Yeah.
Love you.
She might have been on time because you know why? The first thing I want to talk about is kids, and I'm going to tell you why. While watching, I was watching some YouTube clips earlier about, you know, young females, whether they were still, you know, in between like 16 to early 20s, 24, 25.
Yeah.
And just watching videos of how, you know, they may have been dating a guy, and long story short, you know, they get into whatever type of domestic situation that lead to the guy killing the girl.
Yeah.
And I just was thinking, like, I seen a lot of comments where people were saying, of course, on one hand, like, yeah, the guy wrong. And I agree, they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come kill.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I knew now, you know, whatever happened to you happened to you.
Happened to you.
We're not going to, you know, overlook, because we don't know what the man went through.
That's all I was going to say. That's all I was going to say. Ain't no telling, because there are three sides to a coin.
If you come to kill somebody,
right,
it's like,
make it make sense. You get what I'm saying?
Are you protecting your life? Are you in danger when you murder this person, or are you doing it out of emotion?
What's your reason?
Right. And that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So the other side of comments, they were saying like, well, you know, females, you know, they need to, like, we not blaming them, but they need to pay more attention to who they dealing with. So I thought about both scenarios.
I agree.
I agree with both.
But it's both sides too, though.
Right. So I thought about, well, what's the real problem? Like, how do females get to the point, and we're talking about the young females, young generation.
Right.
How do they get to the point, this two-part question, to the point where they go for who they feel like may be a thug or against, and they're excited about it. And then for the guys, it's like, what really causes you to black out to the point where you would just, when you would think about murdering a female? Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's somebody you claim to love. And some of these guys was like, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can. But it's like,
some women be like that too.
That's a fact. So for a man and a woman, wouldn't it hurt you to make a man or a woman disappear to the point they don't live no more? Because, I mean, if you love them, won't you miss them? But I thought about the real problem is the programming. Mm-hmm. The world, the music, media, social media is promoting to young females to look for certain guys, look for the rough nigga, look for the gangster, the thug, you know. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with having gangster or thug energy when it's needed for the right cause. Yeah, you gotta whatever that cause may be.
Yeah, you gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off. Like,
yeah, just to be running around in that energy. And then for the guys, it's like the same thing, the music, the frequencies. Jeezy was saying something earlier on the Breakfast Club when he was like, I have grown. So even though I still may listen to certain street stuff, he said, I'm not going to listen to it before I got to go do a business meeting. He said, I may do it when I'm working out because I'm blowing my steam. He said, but if I'm about to start my day or going about my life,
do something productive,
I ain't going to play this music. I'm going to play something that's going to give me a certain frequency, certain energy, smooth, laid back, calm,
put you in a positive mood, a business mood. Yeah. That's the thing about music, though, bro. It'll set the mood. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whether a lot of people realize it or not. Like, now, I don't knock any type of genre of music, from country to drill to pop to trap to whatever.
It's a fact.
But the end of the day, the main result of the music is to have you thinking or setting some type of mood. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, setting tones, basically.
Frequencies, then.
Yeah, frequencies. Yeah.
All right. So, which brings me to my next point. That's why the culture, we got to start supporting artists, music, or any type of media or content, even if it ain't music. Start supporting the type of content where you see people trying to put positive energy out there, trying to teach something. Mm-hmm. They may entertain you, but they're trying to teach you something while they entertain you. And we are two artists that do that. In the midst of entertaining you with music and content, we're trying to teach you something or give you something positive. And we're not the only people. It's people all worldwide.
Yeah, there are more of us out there.
Different states, different cities, everywhere. So we just got to start supporting one another, because the frequencies that we putting out, this is what's really putting the battery in the back of young men and young women for doing what they do. Granted, you are accountable for your actions, but where does the energy for the action come from? And it go back to what you were saying, the frequency.
The frequency.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I wanted to start off. You feel me? That's just something that was on my mind and heart earlier from some stuff I seen regarding the culture. You know what I mean? Because we got kids, and I know a lot of y'all that view us may have kids. You got nephews and nieces, and it's like, a lot of things we kind of carefree about a lot of things until it hit home.
Yeah.
And I always just try to be mindful. Like, if I don't want to put this type of energy into my child's mind, then I don't want to put that energy into somebody else's child's mind. Mm-hmm. Or somebody that's of my age either. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what we trying to do, man. So, y'all just continue to support positive things y'all see. Nobody perfect. We all grow at a different pace and at a different time. So, we don't judge nobody. We don't criticize nobody. But the overall goal is for all of us to have growth. And just grow. Your mind, your spirit, your emotions. Just grow. You know what I mean? One day at a time, y'all. For real.
That's all you can do. And to add on to what you were saying, too, about the frequencies, you got to think of it like, all right, everybody got their own pond. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And every pond is filled up with water, and whatever is inside your pond is in there, whether it's fish, turtles, crabs, whatever is in your pond is there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, basically a tone or a barrier or a boundary or whatever platform is already set. But if you take a rock and you throw it in that pond, you feel me, it's going to cause ripples in it. You get what I'm saying? Those are the frequencies that we're talking about. You feel me? We want to make sure that if something is thrown into our pond, or we throw something into someone else's pond by trying to collab or come together, or maybe someone's throwing something in our pond that's negative. Who knows? Either way it go, once it's in the pond, it's going to cause a ripple. Now, the whole thing about the ripple is we want to make sure that it's on a positive vibe. Anything that's negative, we want to make sure that by the time it hits us on our radar, that we can go ahead and dispose of that. We ain't got time for that.
Sure.
We ain't got time for that. We got goals that we trying to accomplish. We got principles that we stand by and live by. You get what I'm saying? Not only that, man, we got people relying on us, like people we representing too. So we can't just come out and just act like we the regular street hood niggas or whatever the hell you want to call it, bro. Like, no, you got to be on business time too. You got to be professional too. Like, pretty soon, what we gonna start doing is having our uniforms, and we don't mean like a uniform suit and tie. Like, yeah, we can put that on. Don't get it wrong. You know what I mean? And crush the damn scene.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What I mean by uniform is basically like our attire. basically showing our brand, showing our brand, what we representing. Like we coming out with Fleet DJ shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. It's already has been out. Don't get me wrong, but as far as the division of North Carolina or Carolina, I feel like, especially North Carolina division, it should be more seen, more known, more heard about. You get what I'm saying? So, with True and Living, basically it's just a network. Basically started from scratch with all type of content, music that we had of ourselves. You get what I'm saying? And we just brought it together. Now, what we're trying to do is figure out how we can turn it into some type of a service to the people. You get what I'm saying?
Trying to live for tomorrow, we wasn't promised today. Trying to change up my ways, cause we ain't fit to be slaves. The people is woke, we ain't fit to be slaves. Trying to make me $1, trying to make me a way. Trying to live for tomorrow, we wasn't promised today. Trying to change up my ways, cause we ain't fit to be slaves.